What's up? What's up? So now they're trying to say Diddy is the Epstein of the industry. Am I right? Black folks don't control nothing on the Hollywood plantation. You know, when Prince put slave on his face, he wasn't just talking about how lack the payment is. It's how they use you and go find another. It's kind of like when Mario Peoples had the greatest quote I ever heard. It's who's Mario? Let's get Mario. And then he said, we want another Mario. And then it becomes who is. You start and then you end, and then that's how they finish you off. But what they've done in this business is that they build you up to sell an image and a facade. And then when they come to collect, they come to strip you away of what they built. So they allow you to use that credit card of access to whatever your vices are. So it's women, freaky deaky, drugs, etc. But then when they come to collect, their bill is due. Now, in Puffy's case, again, just like a lot of them, when they're done with you, this ain't even about no justice. But when they have Homeland Security and all these people come through, you know how racist and ridiculous that is? He's not a terrorist. He's a predator. He has predatory ways. He ain't the big bad monster like Clive Davis and Jimmy Iovine, and those guys are. But see, the ones that pull your strings from behind never get called out on it because it's not fashionable. It's the black ones that are holding the bag. Be it Puffy, be it R. Kelly, be it Jay-Z, because this day will probably be coming too. Dr. Dre, surprisingly, they ain't touching, but they gave him an award. And you hear Suge Knight and them say he called him the Ike Turner Award because Dr. Dre's reputation. But you got to wonder why they ain't. You know, when they want to talk about cancel culture, mute gets you, they pick who they want. You know, as long as you don't buck the system and act too, or your money don't get funny. But see, Puffy didn't pay all the people up, and lips and ships got sunk. But see, black and white, it is real, and it is a plantation. Hugh Hefner never got called out on all his freaky deaky ways, but Bill Cosby got caught holding the bag. White party, black face, you're the one that gets caught holding the bag. And before someone comes to me with Harvey Weinstein, what's because his money got funny? When they get done with you in white world, it's because of your money. But it's not the same fanfare when they get taken down. They had R. Kelly's mugshot plastered and everything plastered and came out. Now they got puffies like that and stuff. They don't do that to the white counterpart. Kevin Spacey, you heard nothing. That cat from that 70s show, you heard nothing. But when it's black people, it's like all over the news. When Allen Iverson got falsely accused back in the early 2000s, ESPN ran his mugshot and face all over. Oscar Pastoro, who deleted a woman in South Africa, not hardly the same. It's always a double standard, and I can give you many references. It's just a matter if you choose the detective work to see it. But see, if you're going to come after Puffy and call it the Epstein Island, well, they got one commonality. They got Naomi Campbell. But are they going to ever come after her? Because she crossed over, and no one ever questions women in the mix. You know, Puffy had people behind him, and they sold him. Gotta remember, how do you go from being a mailroom flunky to being the biggest name in music and having people like Babyface, who was as hot as R. Kelly was in the early 90s, talking about when I grow up, I want to be like him, and Ali reading him? What does that tell you about the culture within? But it tells you that how the game gets sold and how it parlays. But is he really Weinstein Island? Is that what we're doing? How does a black man attain any kind of power like that in an industry when they tell you what to do, when they pimp the agenda, when it is a plantation? Because there are no black Clive Davises openly who have that kind of access to the bag, to the man. And there are no Jimmy Iovines that are black that have access to them. They're the ones who stand there and get you the instructions, and then you follow on the pyramid. And as long as you play the game and do what they say by any orifices, then you can stick around. And as long as you're with the demonic and the twisted, it's not even what you think. And this game been like this since Shirley Temple Black and Walt Disney and all of them were parlaying and all that stuff that went on. Okay? Judy Garland stories, Betty Davis stories, you know, old Hollywood. So how is Puffy tied to that? Because Epstein, yeah, Puffy has association with politicians, but Epstein had them front and center. He had royalty. That's why they're trying to parlay it with William and Harry, or trying to say this. No, ain't no black man, no threat like that. Ain't no threat like that. Not no threat like that. Mm-mm. It's a different animal, but it's what they're trying to do. They always like to paint the big black monster when they want to come and collect. But when everything is all green and all shiny, they don't say nothing. That's why you better not ever fall for the okey doke. Because when the shoe drops, you're the one they're gonna take your socks and they're gonna try to take your foot, toe by toe. Please hit like, subscribe, welcome thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands, keep your mind clear, watch out for another shitter if you like them out. Peace.